Hi everyone, welcome to another segment of Science with Kendall. Today we're going to be making some homemade Play-Doh. So if we go ahead and take a look at the supplies that I've got on the table, I've got a large bowl, I've got a smaller bowl, we've got some flour, some vegetable oil, some salt, some essential oils, some food coloring, and then some various tools to help me measure out some of these ingredients. So a little bit about the science behind this. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be mixing the salt with the flour, and then in a separate bowl we'll be mixing the water with some food coloring. And when we add the water to the flour and start moving it around with our hands, it's going to create elasticity with the proteins that are inside the flour, and that's what's going to give it the stretchy feeling of Play-Doh. And with the vegetable oil, it's going to make it less sticky. So if you end up with some sticky Play-Doh, you might want to go ahead and add some more vegetable oil to it to make it a little less sticky. And then the salt is going to help preserve the Play-Doh. You can also put it in your fridge for up to about a week, and the Play-Doh should be good. You will have to make more. We're going to go ahead and start measuring out our flour. So I've got a 1/4 cup, so I'm going to have to do a couple of these. Too much out on that one. There we go. All right. So we've got our cup of flour. Now we're going to need 1/4 cup of salt. Put a little bit more in there. That's good. So our 1/4 cup of salt. Just going to go ahead and take the spoon and just kind of mix it together. So it's just not a pile of salt on top of a pile of flour. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and take some food coloring. I personally like the color green, so we're going to use green today. We're just going to go ahead and put a little bit in here. Then we're going to go ahead and add some water to that, just so it mixes enough. So if you want to take a look, I didn't put a whole lot of water in there. I'm just going to kind of mix it together. So it looks like it's pretty mixed through. So now we're going to go ahead and take our other measuring cup. We're going to measure out 1/2 cup of this mixture. So it looks like we're going to need a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and set that aside real quick. Add a little bit more food coloring. A little bit more water. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and mix it again real quick. Okay. Looks like it's about 1/2 cup right there. So now we are going to go ahead and take this mixture and put it with our flour and our salt. Just going to kind of spread it around. Okay, and now we're going to mix these together. With a spoon. You want to make sure it's thoroughly mixed together. You can see that it's super slimy-like. So that's why we're going to end up adding some vegetable oil here in a second. But we really want to get this mixture together. All right, so now that we've got a decent mix here, I'm going to go ahead and set my spoon down over here. And we're just going to get our hands in there. Feel free to get dirty. That's what science is all about. Well, some science. I'm just going to go ahead, get everything mixed together. You can see how sticky it is. Okay, so now that we've got our dough pretty much consistent, we're gonna go ahead and add in the vegetable oil as well as some essential oils. I chose eucalyptus, so we're just gonna go ahead and add a couple drops in. One or two more. There we go. Okay, so we got that in, and then we're gonna go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use my spoon for this part. Just kind of mix it all together. It's a little bit easier to control with the spoon for this section. You're still getting it all worked up. So you can see that when I push my spoon in, it's definitely becoming more elastic or more stretchy, just like Play-Doh. This is the proteins being activated in the flour from the heat in the water. And you can see it's not really sticking as much to the spoon, which is good. It's probably mixed in pretty well. I'll go ahead and pick it up. As you can see, there's now nothing inside the center of the bowl, so you can see that the vegetable oil is definitely making it less sticky. Nothing's sticking on my hand or anything. So there you go. There's some homemade Play-Doh for you. Completely safe. Like I said, you can keep it in the fridge for like up to about a week, and it will stay nice and fresh for you. It's sticking a little bit, so we may need to add a little bit more vegetable oil, but sometimes Play-Doh does stick to you. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and give this a try, feel free. Like I said, you can add some essential oils in there, make it kind of like a stress relief. You can go ahead and add food coloring to make it fun, whatever you like. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and thanks for watching.